All right, we are tracking across Connecticut heat, humidity, and as well some thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms that are in eastern New York are about to move into the extreme northwestern corner of Litchfield County. You can see that here on early warning pinpoint Doppler, producing some very heavy rain, perhaps some small hail, some gusty wind, and some frequent lightning. So this is going to clip, again, the northwestern corner of the state. As we look at the statewide perspective, that's basically it right now, and that's part of a larger cluster that's heading into the Berkshires currently. But as we head through the coming hours, the threat is there for more thunderstorms that could be strong, potentially severe. Meanwhile, the month of July so far has been notable, as we've been talking about for days and weeks now, because of how warm it has been. Our average temperature as of yesterday, 78.2 degrees, solidly in first place for hottest July and hottest month, in fact, since records have been kept, and they date back to 1905. And given today's temperatures, that will certainly be solidified. 4 heat waves all in the month of July, and so far today, we've yet to reach 90, but if we do so, we'll just add on to our already new record, surpassing the one from 2016 of 17 days. As of yesterday, 18 days, 90 or higher. If we're able to do it today, it will be day number 19. Here's a look at the numbers currently. 86, so 4 away at Bradley International, 88 in Hartford, 85 for New Haven and Bridgeport, 85 Torrington, 88 right now Willimantic, and 87 in Norwich. We've got dew point temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. The atmosphere is just loaded with moisture. It's oppressive. It's tropical. And you factor that into the air temperature, it's certainly feeling like the 90s in many locations. So these numbers come up a bit as temperatures peak this afternoon in the upper 90s, for perhaps even above 90, upper 80s to perhaps above 90. So our iCam view from Hartford showing a lot of hazy sunshine out there. Similar scene coming in from New Haven. Typically, we're able to see the sleeping giant off in the distance, but not so much today. And here's a look at our forecast highs again. Upper 80s, 90, or maybe even better than that across interior Connecticut, mid to upper 80s along the 95 corridor. So thunderstorms have been developing across the region, kind of scattered clusters throughout the northeast, but the greatest risk for severe weather is actually to our southwest as we head through the rest of today, all in advance of a cold front. Once this clears Connecticut later tonight, the wind shifts to the west and northwest and will filter some drier air into the state. So tomorrow conditions will be improving as these very high dew point temperatures will start trending in the downward direction. So the Storm Prediction Center, while we are certainly in a risk area for severe weather, the greatest risk outlined by the yellow here from the New York City metro area back through Philadelphia and toward the nation's capital, this is where the greatest risk is as we head through the rest of today. So FUTURECAST showing how things kind of light up a bit more as we head through the peak of the heating, and that front interacts with this warm and humid air mass. So scattered thunderstorms around for the evening commute, heavy rain, some gusty, perhaps damaging wind, frequent lightning. So keep in mind, if you're traveling this evening, plan some extra time as we head toward 10, 11 o'clock tonight. It's all winding down. The front's moving offshore. And then tomorrow, looking for a partly to mostly sunny sky. It's still going to be warm, but temperatures, while they will be in the mid and upper 80s, the humidity will be trending downward. Here's dew point values on FUTURECAST early tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Notice as the clock moves forward in time, that drier air filters into the state, and those numbers come down dramatically by later in the day. So on our 7-day forecast, 88 tomorrow, but trending less humid, 86, perhaps a passing shower on Friday, but I think most of the day is dry. Saturday, not a washout by any means, but can't rule out a late day isolated storm. Then on Sunday, mix of sun and clouds, mid 80s and low to mid 80s for early next week. By early next week, in fact, morning low temperatures back in the upper 50s and low 60s. So that's something certainly to look forward to. And shoreline highs this week in low 80s for Saturday and also for Sunday.
All right. It'll be nice, I think, for most to feel that heat wave break up and just enjoy a little bit lower temperature.
Even if it's warm, as long as the humidity goes down, it'll be more bearable for sure.
Yeah.